Janet lives with her husband, Kevin, and they have two children. Kevin is a teacher in elementary school. He works only in the mornings and stays with the children in the afternoon and at night. But Janet has gotten a job in a company where they sell services and jobs towards receiving calls from different countries and just to talk in English and Spanish languages. She's very happy working in the company. She gets along with her co-workers. She said that the job is good and the payment is nice. The more interesting thing is that she's practicing her English so much and she has made friends from other countries and has learned their lifestyle and some of the general culture. Nowadays, Jenna's feeling sad because she misses her kids. She works from Mondays to Saturdays from 1 p.m. until 11 p.m. And when Janet gets home at home at about 11:45 and finds her children slept, she bewails of that. For that reason, she took herself the decision giving up of the company so that Janet's Gregorian when she's reading her waiver letter. And do you think the song is mildly optimistic or mildly pessimistic? Justify your answer. In my opinion and what I understood about the video is mildly pessimistic because there were two men were falling in love with the same woman, but she was living with the oldest man and she cheated with other men, but any of them demonstrated their true love. The first one was not always busy for her and the second one was playing with her and with her feelings. The son said the animal felt what she felt. I think she was in love with the youngest man, but the other one loved her to his manner. But it seems that isn't a sincere love. What was the true problem according to the son? The woman was shooting her husband, and she was in love of other men in which he played with her feelings. My boyfriend and I are 21 and have been going out for a year. We live in a big city where there are people from many different races and cultures. He comes from a culture that is much more religious and traditional than mine. This is not a problem for me or my family. They have always welcomed him into our home. However, he refuses to introduce me to his family, and when his brother, who I know is around, he pretends we are just friends. Apart from this, we love each other very much. Should I insist that he introduces me to his family? I'm 44 years old and have looked after my elderly mother for a number of years. She has a few small health problems and is rather lonely since my father died. Recently, my husband is desperately keen to go, and both our children would enjoy the experience, but I know that my mother would not consider moving to the US, and I'm terribly worried about her camping on her own, as she has not other relatives nearby. Should I persuade my husband to refuse the job offer? In my opinion, the best solution of the reading are if they love each other and they are going out for 1 year, I think was the best that the lady did insisting in order to meet his family. On the other hand, the boy must introduce her family or tell her what the difficulty is by introducing her to his family. She needs to know the reason of that, but I consider that she must follow insisting in meeting his family until he did. In the second paragraph, I think the best choice is the woman must persuade to her mom of going to United States of America because the job opportunity of her husband is the happiness of all her family, and they'll be glad in the experience of changing the country and mother adapts herself to the new lifestyle. Are you good at making decisions or not? If you find it hard to make a decision, what do you usually do? Justify your answer. Talk it over with your parents or a friend. Make a list of pros and cons, research expert opinion. I think it's not easy to make a decision quickly. Must take account of the advantages and disadvantages of the decision done. When I find very difficult is making a decision, I look for some reliable friend and obviously with more experience than mine, and I ask him or her for a few tips in order to analyze what the situation. If I see considerable, I make the decision. Pros. A reliable friend said, you must be careful when you make a decision and think always in the future and not in the present. Cons. A friend said, you don't make that decision because you're not prepared and you aren't going to the war. Talk about a big decision or event in your life. When I finished the high school, I received my school degree, so that I was really happy in that time. It was in June 14th of 2001. Next 2 months, I made the decision to go out with some friends to different places and sometimes I drank liquor with them. In that time I was very young. I was maybe 18 or 19 years old. And in September, a day after the Love and Friendship Day, I had an incident with my motorcycle. I crashed against a wall and I broke a bone of my right leg. This was a horrible situation for me because I could not enter to the university and I had to stay home for long. About 10 months later, I recuperated myself completely. Okay, so I finished the conversation and I want you to give me your feedback about what my conversation what reading these slides. So I feel so happy because I consider that I have learned very much English and I continue practicing in every chance I get. Sometimes here in my hometown, when I have the opportunity to speak with a teacher or foreign person, I do it because I really want to improve my English and I try to do it and I try to study every day, listening tests or reading books, reading tests because this is going to be my profession that I want to earn my life, to earn money for a life, to live for a living. This is what I do for a living. I'm a teacher, I give some classes, and I want to go ahead with this one. Thank you very much, and see you in the next semester. Bye bye, have a good day.